27. Back when life
So about a year ago, I remember driving to a golf course for the first time, and I was excited, but I was anxious, extremely nervous. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know anything about the sport. I was very intimidated. I thought it was just a guy's sport.
I mean, season one was a wild ride, man. I started with Vicki. I wasn't really sure how she was going to go. She was new in her office, and it was pretty intimidating with the guys that she worked with.
I didn't feel like I belonged there. Now, a year later, I feel a lot more confident with my game. I'll drive into a golf course and I feel like I belong there. I'm comfortable. I just love the game. I go on weekends whenever I have time. I'm trying to hit some balls at the range or get out with the girls, play 9 holes, 18 holes, and go for a burger and a beer after.
But she came a long way. She really made me understand, if you believe in yourself, what's possible. I've just coming out of my off season, been learning to play guitar in the off season, which is something totally new to me. I think I'm really doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you. And I've been working out a little bit too, but been having some real challenges with the working out because I got 2 different weights that don't weigh the same. So, you know, I've been really working on my right arm, and my left arm's really not just kind of where I want it to be. But I'll get there. Couple days away from Jersey Shore, but I'm on my way.
At our company, there is an annual retreat, and it's a little exclusive in the fact that they only invite sales reps who reach their targets, target sales throughout the year. Historically, no female has yet to be invited to this tournament.
I want to talk about nachos right now. I find that you know, there's a big discrepancy when you go out to restaurants between a quality nacho experience and a lack of cheese in the nacho experience. And you don't know what you're going to get. And every nacho experience is different. Every restaurant's different, and really it's kind of frustrating.
And now that I have one of the largest territories in the country, I'm most definitely on that list of invitees. But it's not as casual as the games that I play with my customers.
It's the ratio of cheese to chip, and sometimes they really come hard with the jalapenos, and you just don't know what you're into. Sometimes they come soggy, sometimes they come dry. You just don't know where you're ever going to get into.
Sunday morning, I'm done my routine for the morning, and the season's starting. I can't wait to see what this year brings. Connor has agreed to meet with me last minute this afternoon at driving range so I can work on my skills again and kick butt at the retreat. So let's go!
What's up, guys? We just got here to Harry Putter's driving range. This is like a meat and potatoes sort of driving range. We're gonna go meet up with Vicki. I haven't seen her in a while. She's probably just working on basic contact because that's where we left off. So if you see anything that you like in what Vicki's doing, you can always refer to our website, Y-Golf TV, and check out the curriculum for Y-Golf Contact, because that's where Vicki's at. That's maybe where you're at home. So let's go catch up with her. It's been a while. Hey.
Connor!
What's up? How you doing?
How are you?
Great to see you again.
Good to see you.
Back for another season?
Yeah, I'm excited.
How was your off season?
It was good. How about you?
I had a really quirky off season. Yeah, I tried to learn how to play guitar, and yeah, I remember in the email something about a corporate retreat coming up. And how's the golf been? You been practicing?
I practiced a couple times at the range, but
just working on contact,
yeah.
Those basic swings.
Yeah.
Basic motion. Perfect. How you feeling about etiquette?
I'm not fully aware of all the golf etiquette, so...
Well, I mean, we are here at wonderful Harry Putter's Mini Golf, So maybe maybe what we'll do is we'll go over there and we'll use the putting green. We'll talk about some putting green etiquette.
It's a good idea.
Okay, sweet. You gotta take the flag out of it. It's a two-stroke penalty. You don't take the flag out, it's a two-stroke penalty.
On who?
On the person putting.
So,
So if you make the putt, the flag's still in the hole,
yeah.
you get a two-stroke penalty.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Is that only if you like get on the green?
That's why when you watch golf on TV, the caddies always hold the flag because they want to make sure that the player can see.
What if it's a hole in one?
That's cool.
Okay,
But if you're on the
once
putting green and you're putting, you gotta take the flag out. If you're chipping, you can leave the flag
I
out.
didn't know that.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird, quirky rules. So, would you like the flag out?
Yes, please. I don't want a two-point
Two-stroke penalty.
two-stroke penalty.
So here's a really good opportunity to talk about etiquette on the green. Now, there's a lot of things that you could try and remember, but if I give you the big ones, you just remember the big ones, you'll be more equipped for playing by yourself, and you'll feel more comfortable on the putting green.
Yeah, I have no idea what the rules are.
So, I putted, and it's close to the hole, but it's kind of in your way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quarter, I'm going to mark it. I'll show you how to do that, okay? Come on down here. So the way to mark the ball is to put the quarter right behind the ball like this, and then you can pick it up, and you can clean it, you can put it in your pocket, and then you're not interfering with your putt.
What if you forget to mark it and then someone hits it?
Well, you can get a whole bunch of stroke penalties, so you want to remember to mark it every time. And there's also one other little thing you want to remember. There's an invisible line between where you were and where the hole is, and that's called your line. And you don't want to really walk through other people's lines, because back in the day, you used to have metal spikes and they'd really damage the green. So it would basically interfere with that person's opportunity to make the putt. We don't have metal spikes anymore. It's not as big a deal. So don't worry too much about it if it does happen. But out of courtesy, you don't really want to like walk in their line of field towards the hole. So do you see how I'm putting there? And your shadow is actually in my way.
My shadow?
Yeah, your shadow. So your shadow changes the way that the green looks, which can kind of like interfere with my putt. So as a courtesy, it's not a rule, but as a courtesy, what people like to do is make sure that their shadow isn't in the way of their line, of a person's line of the hole.
Wow.
So what I'd ask you to do, kindly, is just to stand over here. If you could stand right there for me.
Shunned.
See how your shadow's not in the way anymore?
Yeah.
And now
But your shadow.
yeah, but that's my shadow.
Yeah.
So Vicki, we talked about shadow, and you got your shadow out of the way. Now I just got to deal with my shadow. Okay? And the other thing that I'm going to do to give me an advantage, which is completely fine, you won't get a penalty, and it's completely okay to do it. It's not faux pas.
Okay.
See these like leaves and stuff in the way? I can pick those up. Okay? So when I pick them up, the area from here to the hole is like, there's less in the way, there's less interference, and that's going to give me an advantage. Now I'm ready to putt. Okay? Think I'm going to make it? Last hole. What's up, Y Golfers? We just finished our first ever installment of Y Golf Etiquette. I'm here with Vicki. She's back for season 2.
Hello.
And we covered putting green etiquette. Putting green etiquette is really important. There's a bunch of this stuff at the back end of ygolftv.com. You can check it out to learn more about etiquette, but we want to cover a couple of things that we covered today. So one of the things we covered was marking your ball on the green and why that's important. Vicki, what do you remember?
You mark your ball with a penny or a coin or whatever it is so that you don't get in the way of someone else's ball, and you also avoid a penalty in case someone does hit your ball.
Yep. We also talked about the importance of not having your shadow in somebody's way so that they can see the green properly. And we also talked about it's okay for you to pick up debris. when you're on the putting green. So if you know these things, you're going to feel like you fit in more when you go and play on your own. It's a little bit different when you play in your company scramble because somebody's going to know these rules. We do have one rule in particular that we'd like to enforce, me and Vicki. We made it up on our own. So this is the first ever Y golf rule. We didn't even think that we'd ever have rules with Y golf, but I think our rule is never play with people that care too much. Rule number 1 for Y golf.
It's a game.
Remember to have fun.
And I love the tales you spin, but I don't believe a word. Mr. Tall